Hello and welcome to the Delusional Boyfriend Book Club, where if loving your stepdad is wrong, I don't want to be right.
I don't want to be right either.
Today I'm joined by one of my best friends in the world, Sophie.
Hi, everyone.
I wanted to go back in time to August 2025's BL Manhwa of the month because everything got really crazy. We had several birthday parties, my sister's wedding.
Mm-hmm. I'm moving away at the end of this month, so she needed to spend time with me.
Yes, we've been on the boat and doing stuff. So I apologize that I missed this episode, but I didn't want to just go on without doing it. So I thought since it's one of the craziest stories that we've covered on Book Club, I would just describe to my most vanilla friend.
I am the prudish, most vanilla person. So this will surprise me. Okay. I watch Game of Thrones to get off sometimes, and that's my porn.
Yeah.
So this is going to be.
Tell the story. Who is
Supernatural.
Supernatural. This is Sophie's.
My...
This is her sexual awakening with Supernatural. So tell us scene.
If you guys know, it's the werewolf episode where Sam is dating this werewolf girl. And yeah, I did rewind that a couple times growing up.
Just to see his bare back.
Yep. His bare back.
There's
Nothing
no
else.
abs. There's no frontal.
No,
there's
nothing. And you know what? Sometimes I still tune in.
So Sophie is a very generous, non-judgmental friend. She knows all about all of my yaoi smut. I make her listen to me talk about it all of the time. I make her look at screenshots if there's one particularly interesting that I think she needs to see. But yes, she is probably one of my very most vanilla friends. We're also the only friends in our friend group who are married. And so it's really fun to have her on the show. She's moving to Arizona, so hopefully next year maybe we could Watch Supernatural and do Zoom podcast episodes where I get into the fandom of Supernatural, because your fandoms are Harry Potter,
Supernatural, ACOTAR, which is about as spicy as it gets for me.
All Disney.
Disney.
I
have Disney tattoos. I'm a Disney adult. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. But it is what it is. I don't judge you for your
anime and
BL. Don't judge me for my Disney, okay?
And have you ever watched any anime?
You know what? We watched Blue Samurai, but yeah, the naked cartoons were not my vibe. No. I was like, this is weird. This is weird.
Well, it's gonna get really weird because this is the author and the artist for this is called Brothers Without a Tomorrow.
Okay.
So they are known for a few things. They're known for...
Are they brothers?
No. And honestly, I think that it's a couple people, but I'm not really sure. And I think it's a woman. Okay. Again, almost all of these authors, if you look at the names on here, 945A1, they're all anonymous because the countries they come from are homophobic.
Right.
And in our country, things are starting to lean that way. So I think we have to celebrate these stories when we have the right to buy them before they're illegal and Trump gets his way.
Preach.
So anyways, we have Brothers Without a Tomorrow. They wrote this in 2022 and they're known for a couple things. So I'm going to just go quickly over some of the tropes, but I don't want to spoil too much for you.
Okay.
But they are known for beefy bottoms. So some authors have
juicy ass.
Yeah, some authors have twinky bottoms, and that's very stereotypical. But this author loves to draw, so both characters, you don't know which one's going to be the top, and then the bottoms always a power bottom. Okay. So they're throwing it back. They are good at their job. They're not oh my god, I'm a virgin, I don't like it, it hurts. Mm-hmm. They're always good at their job. So this, and yes, it's very good. So we've got beefy bottom. We have age gap in this story, huge age gap.
You guys, that's not for me.
Girl, it's going to get so much worse before it gets better.
My husband and I are 2 weeks apart. When I tell you I don't like any age gap, disgusting. I don't judge anyone. I don't judge anyone but for myself. No. If you have a gray hair, look at me. I don't want to see your gray hair. I don't.
I love old men. And there's this whole subgenre called old man yaoi where we just want to see two 60-year-olds with their saggy balls getting together. No. And they usually have had some tragic past. So this is an age gap, huge age gap.
Locked up.
Huge age
Lock
gap.
them up.
No, you're not going to make it through this episode. Okay. Oh my God, you guys, she's not ready.
I'm not.
Okay.
That's why I'm drinking.
I'm so other tropes that I can tell you without giving the whole thing away is revenge plot, gangsters, Yakuza, that kind of vibe. This is Korean, so it's not Yakuza. It's going to be Korean gangsters. We've got a brunette, we've got a blonde, we've got...
I already know my favorite.
Yeah. What's your prediction right now? So I showed her a picture. Let's open the picture. So I showed her a picture of the cover of this story. And she's like, I already know who's my delusional boyfriend is going to be by the end of this.
Mm-hmm.
And she thinks it's going to be Nanmu, the brunette.
I don't like a blonde.
I hate a blonde man. She knows this. But so then our our brunette character is going to be named Nanmu. Our blonde
Nanmu.
character is named Pilgyeon. And
Nanmu just rolls off the tongue better too.
Yep. And Nanmu is the older character.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's much, much older.
Okay.
It's like 22 and 42.
You know,
It could be worse.
they're both boys. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Let's see. Hold that thought,
Okay.
because it's going to get more intense. So everyone, if you haven't read this yet, go read it, because I'm going to go into all the spoilers. If you haven't subscribed to the podcast, make sure that you rate, review, subscribe. And if you're on your podcast app, make sure you turn on automatic downloads, because then when I do surprise episodes like this one, where it's not on a usual recording date or release schedule, then you always get the episode downloaded to your library without even having to go check our socials to see if we had a bonus episode or something released on a random day. But speaking of socials, make sure you follow our socials.
You can. I'm a makeup artist.
Definitely follow Sophie's.
Yes.
It's C Beauty.
It's pronounced C Beauty. It's SIEH and then beauty on all my socials, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I used to tell Courtney, you'll know I'm rich one day when I have YouTube Premium. Because, girl, I ain't rich yet. But I want to have no ads one day.
And
be able to download.
I love Sophie's shit. So go follow her on TikTok and Instagram, because I feel like she's so gorgeous. She's going to be an influencer one day. So get on that train early. Invest your like and your follow now in Sophie's.
Get ready with me. Get ready with me.
Sophie's the only reason I can even halfway do my makeup. And please don't look at the bangs, babe. I trim them myself.
You know, every day's a journey with bangs. Every day it's different. And it's just
it's
part
a
of
journey.
being a girl.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to dive into Miscreants and Mayhem.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so this story, we're going to start at the top, at the very top of the pyramid.
Okay.
So we've got a gangster, and
this is the brunette.
No,
Oh,
these are
a
unrelated
blonde?
people. I'm telling
Okay,
you
okay.
about the villain, the big bad wolf.
Okay, love that. I like a big bad wolf.
Okay,
I
you're
do
not
love an
gonna
enemy.
like this
I
one.
do love an enemy. Enemies to lover. I will
He's
say.
neither one of our main characters.
Okay.
This guy is a villain. So, and he's like old.
Okay.
Old, like
Bye.
ponytail, scraggly white beard, ugly. I hate him.
Okay.
You hate him.
Hey.
So we've got this old man gangster, and he basically goes to this orphanage and like recruits young orphan boys to like be in his gang.
Okay.
Right. So already very manipulative from the start, but this like gaggle of guys starts working for him, and they all treat each other as brothers. And time goes on, they grow up, they're running the organization all together. That big bad wolf, the mobster like boss, he has a mistress, and him and the mistress have a son. He treats them like shit. He doesn't want to see them. He takes one of those lackeys of his and he says, go look after my mistress and my son.
Okay.
Okay. Just, I don't want to take care of them. You go take care of them.
Got
So
it.
Nanmu, the one that you like with the brunette hair.
Okay.
He ends up taking care of this woman.
Oh.
And I think her name's Huron. And he starts taking care of her son. And so every day he's like their bodyguard. And
Oh no, I see where this is going. Is it the son? Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! I see it. I know what's gonna happen. This ain't good, guys. This ain't good.
I didn't think you were going to like this one. So. Okay, so the mom and the bodyguard and the son like live together in harmony for a couple of years, and they're having a great time until the boss finds out about it.
Okay.
And it's been like a couple years. So at this point, the kid calls the bodyguard dad.
Oh.
And they're like, can't get married or anything. It's all has to be a secret, but they like consider themselves a little family. So when the big boss finds out about this, he takes Nanmu back and he's like, I'm going to punish you and make everybody else in the gang rape you.
Oh.
And so he passes him around like a toy, and he becomes the gang's toy in order to punish him for fucking his mistress.
Right.
And falling in love with his mistress. So
I mean, I did like Outlander.
and there's some
there was
crazy.
a scene. There was a scene, and everyone was like, "It's so bad," and I'm sitting there like, "I guess."
The thing is,
Maybe I should try a little spice. Maybe I should try a little darkness.
a little
in the
darkness.
stories.
The craziness. I'm like, if I wanted something like normal and cute and fluffy, I would just like go talk to my husband.
Right.
But I don't. I want something crazy that's gonna like blow my mind. And this story blew my. I was like, what the fuck? And the things that this author got me to like accept that were so like. Yeah, that should not be.
Yeah,
you should
right,
not.
right.
They should not be acceptable. This
Red
author
flag.
is really, really. The other story we read
But
by
guys,
this
it's
author.
fiction. It's make believe.
It is, and the
It's
other
okay.
the other story we read by this author was A Slave and a Master.
Also, do I really hate it age gap? Because like, sorry, I know you guys don't like usually the like romantasy genre, but I love a 400-year-old fae.
Yes, a fairy.
Yes,
who's like
who's 400 years old and the
yes.
girl is 22. So do I really hate age gap?
They're never even
No.
22. They're like 17. Feyre's 19 when we made
Oh.
Feyre.
Just don't tell me that. Just,
right?
You know.
That's like a baby. So, okay. So he is getting passed around by this whole gang for the next 10 years.
Oh.
And then two of the guys who like grew up with him in the orphanage, they all call each other brother, which is even worse. They go to the boss and they're like, can we take part of his punishment? Can we like take part of his punishment?
Yeah, sacrifice ourselves.
And he goes, yeah, you can take part of his punishment. If you want, you two can be the ones to abuse him now. Just you two. And so they like take this on. And so he like has to like do this job and like go get abused by these two guys to appease this boss into thinking he's being punished enough for 10 years. Okay. 10 years goes by. He like basically the boss says like, you guys can be done with this. I don't give a shit anymore. I've forgotten like why I even cared.
Yeah.
And his life is ruined. He can't get an erection. He like has not had sex with a woman or had a relationship in 10 years. All he can do is like pray that that woman and that kid are okay. But then he finds out that the woman is dead.
Oh.
Yep. She's been like so badly abused by the organization after he left and also being punished for falling in love with him. So she dies. And then the son is being like groomed by the boss to be like part of the organization, you know, because he's like one of the heirs. But the boss doesn't know that the son is furious about his mother's death. He's furious that
this is where the revenge comes in.
Yes. Okay. So he wants to take out every single person who hurt this guy who was basically like his stepdad.
Yeah.
So he wants to, and he spent the last 10 years never seeing him. And all he's done is fixate on getting anybody who's ever hurt him, getting anybody who's ever hurt his mom, getting his biological dad, this mob boss, dead and gone and solved.
He's there for the long haul.
He's there for the long haul. So when he shows back up on Nanmu's doorstep and Nanmu is like, oh my God, you're alive. I'm so happy to see you, whatever. We don't know that there's like a string of other murders that are happening that are all him. And he is like,
we love a Batman.
Crawling his way back to this person, the only person who he felt like was family. And when he gets there, what does he call him? But
Daddy.
Dad.
Mamacita?
I'm like, I wish it was Daddy. Daddy would be so much easier. But when you're in the middle of a sex scene, Sophie, and he's calling him Dad, I love you, Dad. I love you, Dad. And okay. The trauma. So he finds him and he makes it very clear, like right away, that this obsession goes like all the way through, and that Nanmu just wants to like apologize for not being able to protect him in the first place. And he's like, Huron is dead. Like, I have nobody. I've been like basically abused by all these people. I'm worthless. Like, I'm just this toy. I can't even get an erection. He's like, it's fine. I love you how you are. And like, I'll take care of you now that I'm here, Dad. And so, and literally it's so, and the whole time you're like, first of all, you're like, cannot help but root for them because you want everyone to burn around them. And then every time you remember that this is like,
okay, but they're not actually blood related, you guys.
They're not. I'm so happy you're here with me right now because I thought you were going to be furious because Sophie has the most healthy relationship with her father of any girl.
I do. It's true.
Like,
love my dad.
Phoebe has a great relationship with her dad, but it doesn't even come close. We call him the jerk. Like, he's like a little cold. You and your dad are like
besties,
thick as thieves.
Yeah.
But I have horrifying daddy issues. So like me reading a story about somebody who's like, I just want family. Like, I just want someone to take care of me.
You're looking for connection in the story. And I'm just accepting people for who they are. Because that's what my parents did. My parents were like, do whatever your heart desires. You can get anything you dream of. So I just accept everyone.
Yes. I'm definitely like projecting my own shit onto it. Meanwhile, we're both theater girls and you're just reading it like a drama. You're just like,
I'm here for the story. I'm here for the tea.
Yes. Let's see who dies first.
Right. Yeah. I've read Greek tragedies. Okay, they're just as dark.
Oh, yes, most of the time worse.
Yes.
So we've got this revenge plot going on in the background. He's like kind of connecting the dots that this son that he loved, who used to be like literally was like 10 when he last saw him, is maybe a murderer and maybe enacting all of these things. And he's so like, he's such like a Karen about it. He's like, my son could hurt nobody.
Never.
He would never.
He was just having a rough day.
It was actually, I did that. I actually did that.
He just had a bad day at work. He's fine.
So he's just constantly covering for him. They are like, both of them at this point have nothing to lose and everything to gain from like burning everything down around them. So they do claw their way back to each other. They kill everybody that there was. He starts,
as you should.
He starts fucking his dad in the ass.
Maybe not, but okay.
Right?
Everyone has their own journey.
And so this is like, so he literally, it's so sad at one point. He's like, you can have sex with me if you want to. Like, at least this...
Because he was already a toy. What does he
was
care?
always already a toy, and he goes, so then after the other guy finishes, he's like, at least my hole is still good for something. Like, and he's just like been ran through. And then at one point, the younger guy gets him to like have an erection again and like be like normally functioning again. And so that's like a story arc, is him like rehabilitating him.
Now does this one have drawn out pictures?
So drawn out.
See, why that I can't.
So drawn
I don't want to
out.
see a cartoon.
It's so drawn
I don't want to see a real one in real life.
It is.
All right.
Well, and these ones are censored, so it's like a big
it's
lightsaber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. She has shown me a few things before.
I'm like, it's this style where it's like you can see the penis.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I am definitely going to be okay. So Miscreants and Mayhem, I don't know that we have any physical releases yet of any of their stories, but when I get them, I will be buying all of them, collecting them physical, because they're like, when I say beefy, they're like the guy you like, the brunette.
Yeah.
He has a full back tattoo.
I saw that in the picture. It looked like flowers or smoke or something.
Yeah. So like they always like.
I do like a tattooed boy.
And in the Korean ones, it's always color, so you can always like see it. But in the Japanese ones, like the manga, they all, so like Ajusi has a tattoo on his forearm, but when they have a back piece, then I'm just like, that's it. I'm sold. I'm done. So they take out everybody around them, and then the last person is that dad, and they end up in this like a big smoky like shootout.
Showdown.
Yep, where basically both of them are like about to die. They end up lighting the place on fire, and they're like, look, it's a crematorium now. Look at us.
You should.
Right?
Sacrifice yourself for the greater good, guys.
Yes. And they just end up like living happily ever after.
All right.
And it's just
so they made it out.
Yep. And he calls him kid and he calls him dad. And they have sex. And
to each their own, I guess. Not for me. The journey not for me, but
and the top, so the top is the son,
which is
the younger one. So so the top,
at least
is
he's
22.
like the dominant.
That a lot of people are like, it's not an excuse for a weird age gap if you make him the top and not the bottom. If he was a bottom, it wouldn't be more weird.
I don't know.
So that is like one conversation people like to have.
Right.
So it's Pilgyun, the son. He is like 22. He's blonde. He has no tattoos. He has these like big, almost purple eyes, I think. And he's always like crying, even though he's murdering everyone around him.
Yeah,
he's fucking his dad.
He's a lover boy.
And he's just like, so he's like always crying, and he's always like crying and killing, and he only cares about one person. And I'm sure if his mom was alive, he would just want him and his mom to be together, but he can only like scramble together the remnants of his family in this super weird, fucked up way.
Oh my God,
and
hilarious.
Like he has nowhere else he can go. He's like the heir to this mob. So he takes it all down, then he inherits it all, and him and his lover can live together forever. If he like rejects his urges, then he has to be raised by his awful father.
What about the good brothers that helped?
They're like the uncles. He calls them uncles.
Oh my God. No. Is there a scene at the end where they all get on?
No, because none of them ever wanted to do it together. They're always like felt really bad about it. And, yes, and there's like one point where one of them, they don't even realize that they're like kind of doing it out of muscle memory, and they're already told that like they didn't have to continue this on. And he's like, wait, we don't need to do this anymore. And he's like, did you fall in love with somebody? And he's like, yeah, I did. And like they're root for each other, and it's like they're a big happy family. So all of them are like move on and are happy. It's great. But everyone else who was like villainous, taken out, killed, destroyed, which is amazing.
Now, do these stories or books get gory as well, or is it just sexual?
No, they only get gory if there's like is a character who's like cuts off someone's legs or broke their ankles or something.
But do they describe it in detail or not really?
It's pictures.
Well, right.
So yeah.
So no, they don't describe it.
Oh no, they sure do. Like in Roses and Champagne, a guy gets shot in the ass, and like
you see it all. All right.
So like it gets pretty violent. In this one, I don't think they got that violent. I think there is like a point though where Pilgyun is like out killing all these people, and Nanmu is just like at home, like doesn't know where he is, and he's like, Mister, you're gonna be grounded if you don't tell me where you're at. And he like finds out like 10 people are dead, and he like finds them in a basement like killing a guy, and he's like, let's get out of here, buddy. Like,
yeah, this isn't safe in here.
Yeah,
I wonder who did this. Oh no!
I bet you need a good meal. You look hungry.
Yeah. Why are you so pale and sweaty?
Tired? When was the last time you got a good night's sleep?
Yeah.
And there's just like bodies everywhere. So it's totally adorable. Everybody lives happily ever after. And in the other story that we read, everybody did live happily ever after.
Mhm.
One of them literally froze to death waiting for the other one to come back with
See,
food.
but I also love I love a tragic ending. It's like more realistic.
Oh
So,
my
like, I
God.
love a tragic ending. It
That
makes
one
you
was
feel stuff.
That one was horrible. It
Yeah.
literally, I like dropped my knees screaming. But then they had reincarnation, and they both woke up in modern day.
Oh
And
my
yes, and
gosh.
they even had like the same scar they had from like 200 years
Yes.
back.
Yes,
And there was like
yes.
a modern reason for it. But then the character who was kind of a villain in that one, that's the like slave master dynamic. It was like a butcher and like an old Korean royalty.
Mhm.
And so he was like his master. And when they get reincarnated, instead of being evil to him like he was as a master, he's like, I got a chance at a new life to treat you good from the first day I met you, instead of treating you bad and realizing we were in love later on.
Learned from their mistakes.
It was really good. So this author is everything. They have an Omegaverse that I want to read next year. So if you guys like Brothers Without a Tomorrow, let me know if there's any stories that you want to read that we should do for book club. But keep in mind, a couple of their stories got trapped under contract. And they switched to a different publisher, and now people are waiting. I think it's Dear Zero and one other story by them, and they're at like season 2 hiatus, and they'll never come back. So everyone who's just waiting for the characters to get an ending, the creator just came out on their Twitter and was like, "Sorry, doesn't matter. Like they own the rights to it, and I have to work on something else."
Release a fanfic, guys.
That would be funny. The author should pick up with new characters, right? Kind of where that one left off, and play it out.
Just like change one letter in the name. Just change the beginning letter of the name.
That actually would be really smart. And now it's time for my favorite part of the podcast, which is the delusional boyfriend segment. So knowing everything you know, the brunette Nanmu, who is like 42, he's a bottom, he is a daddy, he is like a total take care of you. I'll excuse anything you do. I'll never let anybody hurt you. That's him. Then we've got Pilgyan, who is 22, has killed everybody, has lost his mind.
I do like that.
Black flag, super rough, super demanding, very needy, crybaby. He is obsessed with the person he's obsessed with, and he like will not stop until he's had enough of him or till it gets to him. Okay. So that's our top, and he's the blonde.
Right.
And so the question remains, who is your delusional boyfriend?
I'm going to still go with the brunette, guys.
Nanmu with the back tattoo?
With the back First of all, I like tattoos. I like brunettes. Also, 42 is closer to my age than 22. I know I don't look it, but... And
that's crazy.
I know. I'm not doing a 22-year-old. I'm just not.
No.
I'm not doing it. So anyways, I think I'm going to go with the brunette. And I do prefer a submissive. I'm the dominant one. I also don't like a jealous man. It sounds like the blonde's a little jealous. He's psycho. He's like controlling, insecure, obviously. Needs to kill people, red flag. It's not like the other one did that.
At least he spared his brothers, because he almost he almost did kill both of the uncles, and then he was like, I'll let you live.
Right.
So, and I actually love all those things in a man, but I'm also gonna pick Nanmu, because I just like, I have such bad daddy issues, and he would just like come pick me up at the bar when I'm like blackout drunk and already beat a bitch with a bottle, like. It's all right, sweetie, in the car. We got to go.
I like princess treatment.
Yes.
But they know I'm in charge.
Yes.
So yeah, I wouldn't get along with the blonde.
No, the blonde, to me, he's just so crazy. Like, he just wants to fuck his dad. Yeah. And like the dad, he doesn't just want to fuck his son. He's just like, he's trying to be like useful to someone in this world. His life is garbage. And like, he gets kind of saved by the son, which I like. That like, it's complex. The dynamics are not like super stereotypical, which is fun. But I like the bottom character better. And honestly, he's like a pro at sex. Like, he's like, he's been abused, but he is really good. And I see a lot of great qualities in him. And that back tattoo, he like can't be understand. When I see a full back, that's really all it takes for me.
My husband's halfway done with a cat.
My husband has no tattoos.
Mine has a giant cat on his back.
Yeah.
Not a lion. A black moon cat.
Every time I look at that cat, it reminds me of the cat from Sailor Moon and the cat from Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
It's not like macho meathead lion Leo tattoo. It's a cute.
It's like a black witch cat.
Yeah, it is.
It's so cute.
I picked it out. So if that tells you anything.
So we have the same delusional boyfriend. The next question is, who is your number one delusional boyfriend of all time?
Well, Raisan. Sorry, guys.
Okay, and how does this character stand up to Raisan?
I mean, pretty similar. Older.
Yeah.
Brunette. Back tattoos.
Yes.
Do any of these boys have wings?
No. So far, nothing we read this year. No, we read a fantasy, but it wasn't like a fairy fantasy.
Right. I need some wings. And then morally gray. he was also a sex slave at one point.
Yes, he was.
They all connect.
And
They all
honestly,
connect.
that's like, it could be like emasculating, that's the word, right?
Yeah.
It could be emasculating if in some ways, but like also surviving that and like being like not ashamed of like,
no, he was traumatized and
also
yeah.
it makes it relatable to a woman. Like we have all been treated like that, maybe
Mhm.
not to such great extents, but it's like, oh, so a man who gets it, like, great.
Right. Exactly.
Great. You're
Yeah.
strong enough to take an ounce of what the women take.
Mhm.
But
he's my delusional book boyfriend.
how does he?
Gosh.
But he doesn't. This Nanmo doesn't overthrow him. And you haven't even read it, so he couldn't.
You guys, let me just show you. Just don't say anything.
They hate.
Okay, for the podcast.
Also, girls, we know
viewers,
you hate Sarah J. Maas, and we don't need to hear about it. We don't care. Like,
I
read
have an
whatever you want to read.
avatar tattoo. It's Pharaoh's hand with the tattoo. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I love it. And
Love
then
it.
we've got
Snow White.
Snow White.
I said I was a Disney adult. I have Cinderella bow. I have Beauty and the Beast. This is For Good from Wicked. And that's about it. The rest are just decorative.
Thank you.
Sentimental.
Okay, so Reese is still your number one. Definitely
Yeah.
Nanmo doesn't knock out any of my number ones. Like from Manhwa, like right behind your head, I literally have Josie here. So yeah, he doesn't beat anybody out, but I do love him. I love his character design. I think they're both beautiful. I love this plot is crazy. I haven't read something like this.
That
crazy.
sounds a little dark, yeah. A little crazy.
Like stepson, stepfather is nuts.
I also like K-pop Demon Hunters. What's the guy's name?
Jinu.
Yeah. Love him.
Yeah.
And he's kind of similar.
Yeah.
Older.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, and Morley
Morley
Gray.
Gray.
Yeah.
Love.
Bad history, bad past. So the other question would just be, would you date this character in real life?
No.
You wouldn't date him in real life?
I wouldn't.
A little mobster with a back tattoo?
No.
I would absolutely date him in real life. He's like,
does he smoke cigarettes?
Yeah.
Right. No, I would not.
They all smoke cigarettes. It's Korea.
Too bad, so sad.
I smoke cigarettes.
I won't date a smoker. I made my husband quit before we dated. And that's
Sophie's been helping me quit. I just bought a pack of cigarettes yesterday. She poured a bottle of water in it for me.
Yeah.
But it had to be done.
It had to.
Absolutely had to be done.
Yeah. She was getting a wrinkle, you guys.
That's the whole reason. Look,
I was like, it's not there, but it's going to be permanent if she keeps doing that. And I was like, you have to quit.
It's like,
so I poured water on her new pack of cigarettes.
I did ask her to, but now I'm thinking before we go on the boat, I should just get a new one, then we can destroy it too. I call it the $10 cigarette.
No.
It's when you're trying to quit, but you just want one, but you do have to spend $10 to get the whole pack.
We'll see.
This country should sell Lucy's, and I will run.
For single ones?
I will run for president, and my slogan will be Gaga 2026.
Yes.
Get a grip, America. And I'm going to run on the platform that almost all crime is created by men. So that's what we should focus on, is controlling men in this country. And also on the fact that cigarettes should be sold one at a time. It's called a Lucy. It used to be okay. It's illegal. And I don't think it should be illegal. I think I should be able to go get one cigarette without committing to a whole 20 pack.
Well, that's because they want the tax on it. They want the money.
Well, tax me on the one cigarette.
Right. Make a higher percentage.
Charge $10 on one cigarette and I'll buy it.
Probably.
It's the $10 cigarette. So I guess that's my campaign. If you guys want to see a better America, vote for me.
For Gaga.
Vote for Gaga. Get a grip,
Gaga.
America. Until next time, remember, sometimes the delusion.
I don't watch your podcast. I don't know.
You have to say, is the solution.
Should we do it again? Should we cut that out?
No, it was really good. I don't watch this.
I support from afar.
I don't watch this fucking podcast.
I'll like it, but I ain't watching it.
I don't watch your freaky ass podcast.
I'll click it. If you think I'm listening, you're delusional.
Until next time, remember, sometimes the delusion
is the solution.
Bye.
Bye.